Now we'll finish the upper body. So to finish it off, we really need to just bring our focus to the shoulders. Let's bring back our control curves. And for one, we did add that anticipation in there, but what's wrong with the shoulders right now? Well, as the character's moving forward as he is, his shoulders are going to move back at around this time here. So let's go ahead and uh, do just that, have his shoulders move back. So we'll bring back our perspective and graph view. To focus in on our keys, we could hit F. And as the character's moving forward, here we can just go to our rotation mode, our local rotate mode, and just rotate the shoulders back. Okay, like so. And do the same for this left shoulder. We'll bring that back. Great. So now, when we go ahead and scrub through, notice the character's bringing their shoulders back, and then boom, they come forward. Excellent. Let's go ahead and check out the right side. Hiding our curves too, so they don't distract us at all. And even going into our perspective, we'll scrub through to see if we like the movement we're getting now. Shoulders go back, and then boom, forward. Great. Well, with that done, we now need to just make some minor fixes on the shoulders. Let's go to more of a back view. And notice that left arm. If we go ahead and hit play, we can see a slight pop in here. See, there's the bend in that left arm, and we definitely don't want that. So we'll work on that first, fixing that up. We'll go to our control curves and select the left arm IK control, or the left shoulder control, excuse me, and then we'll go into our perspective and graph view. And we just need to bring our focus to the rotate Y. Okay, so let's get a better view of our perspective. And what we'll do is basically just go to about the point where the arm is bending on frame 30. And let's bring back the shoulder here. So we'll select the rotate Y and just rotate it back so that the arm is still locked. Okay, but near to being bent. So now when we scrub through, slow to check out the hand, notice it's staying on the handle there. We do have a slight spot where it's intersecting. So we could just go to that frame 33, and just bring up the hand here a bit more, and we'll check out our keys. Alright, great. So now the hand is staying on the handle like we wanted to, and if we check out the arm, let's do that. You can check it out in more of a top view. It's not bending as it was before until it's time to bend. Great. So we've got that done. Let's go ahead and work on the right shoulder now, and that's going to be we're going to make similar fixes on it. So we'll get a better view of our graph F curve. And on about frame 25, we need to make an adjustment here. So let's go to the rotate Y and just bring up the shoulder some, again to the point where it's just barely locked, where the arm's just barely locked, like so. And as we scrub through, on frame 30, we'll also make an adjustment here where the shoulder is forward. Okay, here's what we get. Alright, great. Then we get some intersecting here on about frame 33, so we'll go there, bring up the shoulder. Great. And then on 35, we could even make an adjustment here where we take this key and also bring it up. So rather than posing, we could even just use our keys. So we'll hold shift and middle mouse button, click and drag up to that arm's locked. Excellent. So now when we check out our character's arm, it's staying locked. And let's even check out more of a top view to make sure that, hiding our curves. Scrub through. And there is a slight area where the arm is bending some, so we can make an adjustment there. So on about frame 28, let's see if we could adjust any of our tangents. So we'll go to 28, and let's say we take this tangency on frame 25 and just bring it down some so that the arm's locked. Great, so that fixes that. Excellent. So with these things done, let's go ahead and render off a play blast. Let's go for more of a back view to make sure that the arm isn't popping. Remember, we saw earlier in this lesson the importance of checking out our views in more than one angle. or our animation in more than one angle or view. So let's go ahead and play blast from this angle here. Here it is. Excellent. All right, let's try more of a top view. Okay, so we'll get a nice top view in here. And if we wanted to, we could even go to the top view itself. So let's go to our perspective camera, go into our top view, and we can hide our curves here and even hide our grid. Go to display grid, might have to do it twice. There we go. And get a nice close-up shot and render one off. How about from this angle here? Here it is. All right, awesome. And I think if we wanted to, we could even bring over his right arm a little bit more. Okay, so let's work on doing that because it's at a little bit too much of a slant. If we go ahead and check it out at about this point in time here. So we could fix that up. We can go ahead and close out our play blast, bring back our control curves, go to our perspective view. Okay, go to this right arm and make some slight adjustments to finish it up. So again, go into more of a top view. We can go into our perspective and graph view, go to the translate X, take this key that's on frame 10, and let's go ahead and just bring it up to move that arm over. And of course we get that little issue with the shoulder there, so let's even select that shoulder and focus in on the rotate Y to make our adjustments. So we could take these keys and let's just bring them up some so that the arm is locked, or down, excuse me, so that the arms will be locked. Great. And then we want to get a closer view to make sure that the hands are staying on the handle as we want them to. Great. And then we'll focus on making sure that the arm is staying locked. Excellent. So with that done, we'll go ahead and render off another play blast for more of a 3/4 view. Okay, keeping our character in shot. Alright, how about from this view here? And here it is. Excellent. So now our upper body's looking really nice. Okay, we've adjusted the shoulders so to remove that problem that we were getting with the hands before, where they were really intersecting with the handle. Okay, but we've got that fixed now, and that wraps up the upper body. So now it's time to go ahead and bring back the legs and begin working on them. So we're going to start that in the next lesson.